very important because it is in line how to progress our nation.
Do you plan to do a pilot project because this
It
is
has to
so
be,
big?
that's right, So what I plan is that because throughout the states that we have in the country, Malaysia, Selangor is the most advanced. And the fact is that Selangor has been ruled by Pakatan and they have moved forward so much fast. All those ideas that we have, I think I would want to test it in Selangor first, then before we can implement to the other states.
Well, how soon do you think that the National Housing Council should be set up?
National Housing Council should be set up as immediately because if I need the National Affordable Council is in our manifesto. It's not the current government, right? It's not done yet. In our manifesto, which has not been, it's not in current government, right? So just now I met with the meeting there. So it looks like they have to probably present the paper in the cabinet for the cabinet, and then then we can form. But I've not received any call for cabinet meeting, which is supposed to be on Wednesday. So I do not know when will be the first cabinet. But anyway, I've asked them to prepare the papers so that the moment they call for first cabinet meeting, there are a few things that I wanted to do immediately. It will be presented. The National Affordable Council. Yeah, and then satu, and then of course. But just now, this is not about perumahan. Perumahan, I want to look into synchronizing everything, the prima and all those. So this is another paper that probably wanted to bring in, and then on this one regards to perumahan lah. And probably the few units that I wanted to
PPR.
The management of PPR in the PBT, because this way I wanted to do was because. Each housing PPR, they have this JMB or MC, Management Corporation, whatever, which is left to the residents themselves to manage. Because at PPR, I don't think the PPR residents or owners are in the capacity to be able to manage a unit of with how many houses, thousands of people. I mean, their capacity, I believe people in the PPR
is under GMC?
They have their JMB.
JMB.
Joint Management Body. And after that they go to MC, I think they have, and then there's Persatuan Penduduk. So I don't think they are in the capacity to be able to handle the management of the flats. Because first, they are all working people. They don't have the time, this one. They have to really work hard to meet ends, to make ends meet in their living. And also, I'm not looking down at them because I think the people who live in this PPR are people of middle education level, which they might not be able to handle all kinds of people.
Then who does it represent? Councillors?
So we want to get the council, the PBT. To look into that. This is just a proposal which one.
So it's like each councillor adopts how many PPR?
No, that's why the details of it now, but the concept is that basically PBT has to handle, meaning that the management of that housing what? That PPR or whatever, the PBT has to manage. Okay, then they have to have the team where they manage the collection, they manage the maintenance, they manage the cleanliness, they manage the orientation of the people that's living there.
Okay. Wait, just one more thing. You still remember the previous government, they imposed a moratorium? Are you going to leave it or are you going to continue with that?
I've not studied the moratorium.
The high end?
What is it?
Because oversupply, so they impose a moratorium. And
for them to relook into their planning, right? Yeah. So if I think it's something that worth looking because you want to meet the affordable homes numbers, right?
So you're considering whether to continue the moratorium?
The moratorium is for them to stop right?
High end.
High end to stop high end, right? So I think we have to study now. I think we need to study whether we need to stop or make some adjustments to the moratorium. I think most likely is to look into the adjustments to the moratorium.
Well, I know that Tumari, the Prime Minister is planning to reduce the number of ministry will federal territory ministry be merged into your ministry?
I'm not sure because I've not heard of the plan, but of course the total numbers of museums will be reduced. But I'm not sure whether it's Ministry of Wilayah. But if it's so, it's also good because we put everything together.
Okay, I mean there are some residents they are not happy. I mean, when the government want to build affordable homes for the people, of course a lot of people are happy, but the incumbent, I mean but the resident on the ground, they may not be so happy because they have to deal with the higher density and then jam.
Yeah, the whole housing concept has to be relooked. When you're talking about affordable homes, it must be a homes that is comfortable to live. When you're talking about comfort to live, it must be right size, and right makeup, and also right facilities. So with that, I don't think it will be the density will be that high, but you have to look at it in a really wholesome manner. We have to package it together with the affordable homes. Always come with the high end, all this has to come in a package. It has to be a balance.
But definitely the high density development is not.
Yeah, what sort of high density? Because at the moment what we have in high density is talking about apartments, condominiums.
Like Bujong?
Yeah, those are the high end and high density. So therefore we have to look and see how whether that high density can help us with providing homes for the people who needs a home. So we have to, I don't think they can afford it as a case.
I mean, maybe since you have a say on policy, in the policy making, and people, civil movement, they call for local election. Are you favoring in that?
Not yet, because I want to look into it again. But off the cuff, I would want to consider looking into the election done at the mayor level.
Mayor level?
Yeah, just the mayors.
Okay.
Just like what is being done in Indonesia, whatever, yeah, they do. So it's like not the local council election, but the what they call it, election of local mayors, local of head of PBTs.
But do you plan to promote each of the local council into the Perbandaran City Council?
Each meaning what?
Each local council into city council, so that
we have to look at the status. We have to look at the status. I don't have the details. I got to study because there are some criteria and whatever which I don't know.
This is your proposal or already?
Which one?
The mayor.
No, it's just off the cuff, but maybe it's something that I want to look into.
Can I write that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not about local council. It's about the head of the.
Like Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to say that I'd rather be a Datuk Bandar than a MP.
Why?
So if there's a election for this Datuk Bandar, I will go for Datuk Bandar election rather than MP, because it is about managing the area and how you want to see how your kawasan, the whole PPT is being managed. It's like your own state of your own, a region of your own, how you manage it.
Are you going to propose it tomorrow? Or if there's
that I have to do a bit more paper first. We cannot do that immediately. And the others probably I can, but this one not yet. I have to study first and see.
What is the benefit of doing a mayor election?
Yeah, mayor election is because because at the moment it's the system that we have. Because PBT is the third level government. So in line with the democracy, so if the first level government do election, second, why not the third level? Yeah. And these are the people that I think they are very concerned about the concern about the situation of their surroundings, of the area, So they are people who are dedicated and really normally dedicated, and they want to see that the place that they're representing, the PBT representing, will is a PBT that is progressive, PBT that provide a conducive living, and provide a PBT that is clean and all those things, the aspect of marriage. So I think it will be good, some sense of competition. I think that in Korea also they have this election for this mayors. In Korea.
This is done in how many years? Like election in
in
5
5
years.
years, no problem.
5 years.
Yeah.
Also managed by EC.
Yes.
Could this election of mayor be the first step moving toward local election?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I want to begin with that first.
Do you think that we are prepared for that, a mayor election?
I think we should be prepared. I think our missionary, like I said, if we are successful in giving that kind of community empowerment within the community, and they would want to vote for someone from the community itself to become the mayor. So that's the benefit that they're going to have. So that's why I said the task that the ministry have under my help, my leadership, I would want to very much empower the community. Then we can go towards that.
I see. Yes. Bobby, can you share your feeling? I mean, from the moment you know that you'll be appointed, I think this is challenging in terms of all the works, so complicated. I mean, from rubbish all the way to the drainage.
But Alhamdulillah, I have an advantage because I'm two-term parliamentarian. So as a first-term parliamentarian, when we all the Pakatan managed to win in Selangor, we really go down to the ground and we really see what the problem or the issues of the rakyat, and that give me an advantage to know because all issues in the Kawasan has to do with the PBT. So this give me an advantage to know what are the issues or their concerns. So that's good. So you ask me what my feeling is, something that I want to do, but even though I didn't expect, I did think of choosing KPKT as my choice of ministry if given a choice. You know, it is in my list. Okay. So I got it. It's my passion also. But when you talk about the personal feeling, when I was approaching this building, it's a 18-story building, so high. It gave me some kind of goosebumps because there's a big responsibility as high as the 18-story building, and you can imagine you got to carry yourself as big as that building. So it's really scares me just now.
Do you fear that? Because I think this is among the ministry that people complain most.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then whatever rubbish, and then they blame all the way to PBT, state government, and ministry.
I think what will help us is that when we are first time in government, we really want to serve the people. Just like when we are given a chance in Selangor, we reach out to the people, and our policies, and we must have the political will to do the way that we feel that it will benefit the people, but not for political benefits. Then we should be okay.
Okay. And I think your ministry also in charge of recycling, right?
Yeah.
Recycling or reuse.
Yeah,
do you
that
have
again,
any idea for how to?
Yeah, if we are talking about we want to go to become an advanced country, we should be ready for that. But too bad, we have a lot of in terms of programs, in terms of adaptations and adoptions of programs with other countries. We are there. We are number one. But in terms of implementation, in terms of our readiness, in terms of capacity of the people down there, like I said, the community, we are not there yet. So that's why I have to go back to the basics. I have to make the community more aware, more educated, and be more empowered. Then when we have all this recycling or whatever not, they can understand to support us.
Selangor state government, they already started no plastic bag.
Yeah, but even then,
are you going to make it a nationwide?
No, but even then, the awareness and the understanding the reason why you want to do no plastic bag, the awareness of that campaign itself is very low. That's why we see people that Malaysians is still in the attitude they want everything so easy, so they want to make plastic bag easy because they don't bring bags from home, that kind of thing. So these are some education that we have to know that what will cause your environment if you are not doing this now. So now PBT role for me is the ministry's role now I want to focus about this campaign awareness, and we want to reach out to the ground, to the communities, to give them talks, to give them community hall briefing, and all this environment, and to monitor the KPI to how much level the community understand all these programs and projects. And once we reach a level of at least 50% or 60%, then we can implement this program successfully, and the rest will follow.
And then only after message, after
Yeah.
education program,
You have to
and then
promote
the
education,
no plastic bag policy will be imposed.
Yes.
How soon I can?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but it's not about plastic bag. No? It's about a lot of things. If you ask me, also it's about recycling. Managing their waste is very important. That one.
So you have no plan for
But it's in the
banning
plan.
plastic?
It's in the plan for sustainable environment. So that is part of it. That's part of it. Of course, it's focus of PBT. We have to look into sustainable green ecosystem, whatever they call it, the green technology. This is part of it, and it has to be a priority. When you ask me the time, I'm not too sure because I have to see what is the situation now. Just now was just a briefing on the rough overview, but I'm not going to the details.
But when you talk about priority, you're referring to the banning of plastic bag or the bigger idea of
Educating.
education?
We're talking about that's why I said when I go back to the community empowerment. So before anything we want to do now, we have to educate the community. We have to promote the interactions. We have to promote public talks, all this, so that the community understands. So that's why I said when you have community empowerment, every living units, whatever, tamas, they have their own residents association, whatever. These are the bodies where we go down to breed them. So when we breed them, then they can do it in their local areas, and everyone, if they do it in each of the local areas, and then the thing will be successful.
So when they understood the need for the environment
Yes.
preservation, then only the government will ban the plastic bag.
Yes. But in terms of plastic bag, I think Selangor has done it,
Yes.
so it's something that people have heard about it. And then probably Johor, some other states they have done. Melaka have done it. So maybe that is faster because since there are a few states that have done it, I mean that means the starting is already there. So probably we can do it faster by make it a policy and enforcement.
How soon can we expect it?
Give me about within a year.
Within a year. Within a year is implementation.
Give us time to have this public engagement, educational programs on this.
Within a year is make it policy banning plastic bag.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Alright, thank you. Right. Done.
Done.
Okay. 140 something, 120. So that itself doesn't make up 30%, it's about 13 or 14%. Of course, it's better than, but you want to add on to the other bench, to the other side, pembangkang. So I call them pembangkang now. Okay, so it's about, we are better than the end government.
Okay.
So, but given the 20 that we have, and then the portfolio that we have in the ministry, because some of them do not match with the ministry, so we have to match the background. So this is it. But I think give us another term. So inshallah we will plan it, strategize it in a way that we train these women, we develop them for specific areas so that they can fit in to the relevant ministries.
Just one more thing. Does Pakatan Harapan leader, minister, prime minister, they plan to declare their asset or review declare their
I've
asset?
not heard about that, but if the PM says yes, we will do it. If no, no. Okay. Right. Okay.
It's not in the manifesto, right?
It's not in the manifesto. Because I think, personally, I think that's subjective. Because if you get it through your, your own effort, because some of us are lawyers, some are doctors, we have our practices, some are businessmen, it's not fair. If you were to expose and then people start questioning, because we don't have the chance to explain where the money is coming from, it's not fair in a way. But anyway,
your Mercedes.
yeah, so it's not fair because if I got it when I was not a MP, I was a businesswoman, I got it, and now I have it, then you ask questions, so it's not fair.
If I were to quote you, what are the things official you want to say?
I don't think anything.
On what? On this?
matter.
On this apa ni declaration? I'll wait for the PM.
So I
Please don't put on this matter.
Yeah.
Like,
Then I
just
take
just
that.
the
I think-
cabinet
I
change.
know you can answer that. You see that it all depends on the
Prime
PM. If the
Minister.
Prime Minister is to do it, we do it.
But you say unfair, the part unfair.
No,
No.
Nanti justify lah.
All of the declaration of assets.
You leave it to the Prime Minister.
Okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being the first one to interview me now.